Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with 100 overall Mark Eaton from the Shine Festival here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Shout out my guy Adrian for letting me use the account to record this video. This Eaton card looks nasty. Really excited to see what he can do. He's 25 100 overall pieces though, so not cheap. Definitely not an easy attainable option. I don't know how many pieces 2K is going to make free. There will be at least 14 free 100 overall pieces in this festival. I did the math. If you get tier 1 king of the court both weeks, your win streak done both weeks, and the challenge group they did Friday done this, they did today, like this Friday and next Friday. I assume it'll be the same, so you do get that done as well. Depending on what extra challenges and things they drop over these next 2 weeks, he might become relatively close to attainable if you save all your pieces. If not, well, you're going to be a pretty good ways away, and I think getting 1,100 overall pieces would be kind of costly in terms of a lot of MT or a decent chunk of money, so he's not exactly an easy card to get. Good chance he's not attainable at all, but I'm excited to see what he can do, and excited to see if he is worth pursuing with your pieces and things of that nature. So, with that being said, again, shout out to Adrian for letting me use this gameplay, for use his account for this gameplay. I appreciate it a lot, and let's see what Mark Eaton's looking like. 99 offense and defense, 99 everything, pretty much. Couple 97s and 98s, but it's going to play all 99. 30 Huffs, as well as one legend being Paint Patroller. Obviously can add anything else you want as well. The card is a stud and looks really, really complete. I'm excited to try him out and see what Eaton is looking like in game. At 7'4", he is a giant. That is part of obviously what makes him so valuable. He's got Kobe escape. Drag back's kind of behind the back's kind of dribble style is also kind of honestly, but he's got his own base. Kim Birch base is the base he has. But Jeremiah Robinson Earl upper. It's a really smooth, really easy upper. He's a big, versatile, very athletic big, of course, with great dunk animations, 99 speed at 7'4". To me, he's like just a step below the Taco Wemby Ralph Sampson echelon of big, but he's like at the top of that second echelon, you know what I mean? And I think realistically this is one of the best bigs in the game. I'd say he's probably the 4th best center in my team after Taco Wemby and Ralph Sampson. And to be fair, there is nobody better to compete against those guys than Eaton. He is in a little bit of a different cost bracket, like not as expensive as those guys are, but still expensive. I could see a world in which a lot of people go for this card though, as like a counter to the Ralph Sampson group. I think he's like a little better than Zach Edey and Yao, and a little worse than Taco, Ralph, and Wemby. I think that's a fair place to put him. So 4th best big in the game. Definitely a guy who's going to be an awesome card. Super, super good on the inside. Can stretch the floor pretty well. Versatile defender. Super athletic. Really good card. And a guy that, man, I hope 2K does drop enough pieces to make this card attainable, because I would love to get him. I will be saving my pieces to try to get this card. I hope y'all... Oh, and I just realized I didn't forget one big. KP is probably better too. So he's probably the 5th best big in the game. But still, the card's going to be a beast. Let's hop into a game. See what Mark Eaton can do. The main boss has got kind of a mediocre team. I mean, Dark Matter Shade and Shaq are obviously really good. I would say some of the other cards not quite so much. I mean, it's not a terrible team by any means. Not a crazy one either, though. I wouldn't say. I mean, Wiggins is fine. DeAndre Ayton's kind of okay. And then he's got Opal LeBron, who's like good, not great. But with that being said, let's hop into it. Let's see what we can do here. First possession, we hit our pick and pop, and we go right by him. Mark Eaton to the rim. 7'4" with 99 speed is just never not going to be glitchy. It's just like Yao. It's just like Edey. But it is a card like those guys with a better jumper. That's the one difference, I think, really between Yao, Edey, and Mark Eaton, is that his shot is just noticeably better than those guys' jumpers, and I think that does definitely at least make some sort of a difference. So coming off this screen here again, pick and pop, catch and shoot, green bean, good shot. See if I shoot that with Yao or shoot that with Edey. I think there's a good chance that gets contested. With Mark Eaton, he gets it off quickly enough where Shaq's not able to get a contest, and we have a bucket there. Good hop step there into the rim for a dunk. This guy's got 138 wins, tier 1. You could tell first couple possessions, he knows what he is doing. So this should be a pretty competitive game here. I'm excited to get into it. I don't know what he's reaching at though. Gives up the easy front fade midi. Good shot. Front fade animation is really nice for Eaton as well. And we have ourselves a 7-5 lead. Just stick with him. Beautiful. Good defense here. We'll switch the screen. Beautiful. Good switch. Stay in front, Eaton. Beautiful. I guess I'm like right there. But okay, good floater. He gets it to go. Whatever. We move on to the next possession. Crossover here. Let's attack with Ricky Davis. I can't speak. But we'll have an easy layup. No, we won't. What? I thought I guess not. All right. I thought that was an easy one, to be honest. And he just shoots in my face. Shaquille O'Neal, man. That card is so good. It's crazy how good Shaq is. Even with all these new pay-to-win cards, Shaq is so good. Literally one of the best low 40s we've ever gotten in the history of my team. Back it out here with Dwight. I never used Dwight for a video or anything, but I bet he's really good. Dump it in here. I didn't even mean to go up. That was supposed to be a pump fake, but you know what? Points are points. We take them. We're up 10-9, or no, we're down 10-9 actually, but Eaton does have all 9 of our points and has not missed a shot yet. So really solid gameplay thus far. Make sure we recover well. Reach and foul on Giddy, I guess. Okay. But we have a 1 point deficit, and so far, I mean, Eaton has not missed a shot. I feel like he's played pretty well so far. Step out here. I didn't mean to jump. X-switch the screen. We're fine. These shots people hit. That's a terrible shot. It's a contested pull-up mid-range. But bucket team. He gets it to go, I guess. So pump fake here. Be patient again. Just be patient. Be patient. Yep, reject. Perfect. Now we're past him. Beautiful. The speed just means, especially at this size, if you get 1 step of an advantage, you have an easy bucket pretty much every single time. And that's exactly what you see right there with Eaton as he's able to get himself. Does this guy miss? Like, this guy's a dog. What in the world? That's good defense, honestly, but he just knocks it down. Great shot. But yeah, so far, I mean, the speed and size combination of this card is looking pretty darn phenomenal for sure. And also, I mean, if you have this card at your 5, that means you can put a guy like Shaq at the 4, which is also super duper nice. These are not good. I mean, I don't feel like that's a good shot selection, but I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Whatever. Downhill drive again, push pop again. I want to shoot the 3, but he doesn't give it up. I should just take my dunk there with Ricky, to be honest, but it is what it is. I'm trying to go pick and pop a little bit too much probably. I probably need to run a little bit more pick and roll, but that's wide open. Catch and shoot. Green again. Easy bucket again for Eaton, and I still do not think he's missed a single shot in this game. Really, really solid start to this game. And honestly, off defensively, he's kept up with Shaq quite well. We've just given up a couple of like weird shots and stuff, shooting in my face. These like pull-up mid-ranges and stuff. Good defense this possession, though. 8 seconds left, 7. He finally missed, but what are we guarding? Terrible take, and somehow he still maintains possession of the ball. That is an awful take. This guy's getting a little fluky right now, to be honest, but whatever. It is what it is. We're only down 3, and Eaton has played quite well so far, so it's not like I'm super mad about what I've seen. 11 seconds left. Eaton with the board. Crossover, drag back, blow by, to the rim, over Shaq, goes right through him and finishes. That's that physical dominance, man. When you can do that to Shaquille O'Neal, look at the steal, too. Oh, my gosh, Mark Eaton. And he gets blocked. Of course he does. Unfortunate way to end the quarter, but honestly, really nice performance top to bottom there in that first quarter by Mark Eaton. He is glitchy, man. Going to cover so much ground. Really good defender. Versatile, big, switchable, obviously, with the speed. Dominant with his size. He's a better Yao and Edie. That's really what he is in a lot of ways, I think. And he's the type of card that, honestly, I would love to get. Hopefully, 2K drops enough pieces in this festival. Like, if they drop, let's say they drop 6 more pieces for free in challenges that we're not currently predicting. 6 more 100 overall pieces, and that's a total of 20 out of 25 100 overall pieces for this card. I think I would gamble a bunch of my MT to try to get the last few pieces for this card, to be totally honest. And like, if you're somebody who's willing to spend a little bit of money on the game, I don't think it would be crazy at all, in all honesty, to go spend like a little bit of money to get this card. I wouldn't even like I'm not a big fan of spending a ton of money on the game or anything like that, but when you can get a card that can play for the rest of the year, that has this type of size, speed, versatility, this is the type of option where it's like, I don't hate the idea. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the best value thing ever, but I also don't think it's the worst. And I do think this card is a very, very nice option. I think he's played quite well in this game. And I mean, we're getting sweated, honestly. This guy's trying his butt off, and I'm not that concerned about the defensive end, but I feel like offensively we've been really successful, and defensively Eaton's done a good job too, to be totally honest. So can we just finish over Darko? I thought he was going to finish that. 7-4, man. I honestly thought that was going to go in, but it didn't. All good. Let's try to get 1 stop. Oh, I messed up. Nope, I'm not going to get a stop if I'm switching like that. Step out here, X-switch this. He's going to shoot the pull-up again. That's a terrible shot. The fact I'm losing this game's kind of bad. It's fine, though. Push the floor. 1 more. To the hash. Catch and shoot. That's deep. That was a little bit of an optimistic shot. I really didn't hate the shot selection, but unable to get it to go that time. Can we get 1 last bucket here with Mark Eaton in this video here today? You are not serious. He intentionally fouls to not give up a bucket there. I guess, bruh. Might be trying a little too hard, man. Might be trying a little too hard. I'm not going to lie. Slip again, though. Eaton in front. Easy dunk. Yeah, this card's a beast, man. 21 points, 1 steal, 9 of 12, 3 or 4 from 3. That guy was sweating, and Mark Eaton was pretty dominant. This is a really, really good card. definitely one of the best in the game at the big man spot. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.